The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. During combat actions in Kupiansk direction, the Zapad Group of Forces Operational Tactical Aviation launched aerial strikes at the AFU 43rd Mechanized Brigade's temporary deployment area near Chernishchina. In addition, Ka-52, Mi-28 attack helicopters and ground attack aircraft launched 12 missile and bomb strikes at FU-14, 32nd Mechanized, 95th Air Assault Brigades and Territorial Defense Units clusters of manpower, weapons, and hardware close to Ivanovka, Sinkovka, Berestovoy, and Olivovsky Yar. In the defensive line of the 6th Combined Arms Army, the enemy made an attempt to carry out rotation of the AFU 14th Mechanized Brigade in forward positions near Sinkovka. The rotation was foiled by artillery fire of a motorized rifle formation. White small square. In the course of the counter-battery warfare, the group's artillery destroyed one 2S-1 Gvozdyka artillery system and one ammunition depot close to Peshenoy and Novoyegorovka. The enemy losses were up to 2 platoons, 2 pickup trucks, 1 UAV, as well as 1 Starlink station. Today, the National Center for State Defense Control hosted the Defense Ministry Extended Board session chaired by Defense Minister General of the Army Sergei Shoigu. In Donetsk, direction units of the Yug Group of Forces, in cooperation with aviation and artillery, repelled 4 attacks launched by Ukrainian armed forces. During the day, over 310 Ukrainian servicemen have been killed or injured, as well as 5 tanks, 5 infantry fighting vehicles, and 8 motor vehicles. In counter-battery warfare, the Russian troops hit 1 U.S. made M777 artillery system and 1 Gvozdyka self-propelled artillery system. Russian aerospace forces have eliminated 1 MiG-29 airplane of Ukrainian Air Force at the Kolbakino airfield near Kolbakino, Nikolaev region. The Russian Defense Ministry shows Uragan MLRS and grenade launcher units, as well as Orlan UAVs in action within the special military operation, a joint international anti-terrorist exercise involving the armed forces of the Russian Federation and the armed forces of the member states of the ASEAN and ADMM Plus dialogue partners has kicked off at the Sergiyevsky training ground of the Eastern Military District in Primorsky Krai. Military doctors of the Russian Special Purpose Medical Detachment provide medical assistance to Nagorno-Karabakh civilians who sought help after a fuel explosion near the Stepanakert-Askeren highway. Russian peacekeepers evacuated Nagorno-Karabakh civilians injured after the explosion to specialized medical institutions by air ambulance. Russian servicemen delivered humanitarian aid to residents of Dara, Syria. In addition, 1 manpower and hardware concentration area of the 12th Azov Special Purpose Brigade has been hit near Serebryansky Forestry. The enemy losses were up to 55 Ukrainian servicemen, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, 2 pickup trucks, 1 Akatsiya self-propelled artillery system, and 2 D-30 howitzers. In South Donetsk direction, aviation and artillery of the Vostok Group of Forces have struck manpower and hardware of the 56th Motorized Infantry Brigade of the AFU and the 110th Territorial Defense Brigade close to Yurizhnoye and Staromayorskoye. In addition, 2 sabotage and reconnaissance groups of the AFU have been eliminated near Marfapol. The enemy losses were up to 125 Ukrainian servicemen, 2 motor vehicles, 1 D-20 gun, and 2 D-30 howitzers. White small square in Kupiansk direction. Aviation and artillery of the Zapad Group of Forces have hit manpower and hardware clusters of 14th, 43rd, and 66th Mechanized Brigades of the AFU near Sinkovka, Peshenoy, and Chernishchina. The enemy losses were up to 25 Ukrainian servicemen, 2 motor vehicles, and 1 Gvozdyka self-propelled artillery system. In Kherson direction, the enemy losses were up to 90 Ukrainian servicemen, 2 tanks, 2 motor vehicles, 2 D-30 howitzers. In addition, 1 ammunition depot of the 126th Territorial Defense Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine has been destroyed close to Nikolaevka. Operational, tactical, and army aviation, missile troops, and artillery of the armed forces of the Russian Federation have eliminated command and observation posts of 105th, 122nd Territorial Defense Brigades near Krasnogorovka and Kherson, as well as enemy manpower and military hardware in 116 areas during the day. The Russian aerospace forces have destroyed 1 MiG-29 fighter of the Ukrainian Air Force close to Dalgentsevo airfield. Air defense facilities have shot down 7 projectiles launched by HIMARS-MLRS. In addition, 33 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles have been hit close to Belogorovka, Lysychansk, Alexandrovka, Berestovoy, Shevchenko, Novoy, Ilchenkovo, and Tokmak. In total, 478 airplanes, 250 helicopters, 7,115 unmanned aerial vehicles, 438 air defense missile systems, 12,135 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,155 fighting vehicles equipped with MLRS, 6,533 field artillery cannons and mortars, as well as 13,449 special military motor vehicles have been destroyed during the special military operation.